Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to the channel. Please hit that like button and subscribe on your way in. So this video is a little different because Lafwell has something to say. And I want y'all to hear what he has to say. And then I'll respond to it. And I'm not sure if he's talking to me. It feels very much like he's talking to me and some other content creators. But I want y'all to hear what he has to say. Now, forgive me, this video will be sped up due to copyright purposes.
Sorry. It's okay. Now, this is it, please, guys. There's something I want to talk about again. I don't know. Some persons are going about calling me a fraudulent person, say that I'm a scammer. I don't know. At the cost of this problem, where I have come to tell somebody that please you have to send me money so that they will buy this thing for me so that you do this. Now, I told it to people something. I said, anybody that is sending me, that is giving me money, you are dashing me the money. I have never asked anybody money for prayers. I have never asked anybody that I said because I'm in the hospital you should give me money. I don't know. Probably because you want to make content out of me.
See, now, slow down. Hold your horses, sir. When I called this man a scammer, what I said was that he was scamming his fans into thinking that he was some type of domestic violence victim. There are real victims out here in fear for their lives, and they know better than to go provoking their significant others in certain ways. So what I said was, he is pulling at the heartstrings of people so that he can look like this domestic violence victim. He's not. And what proves my point is him making up with Bridget in this fake manner. Like, not to say that I don't want them to make up. Of course I want them to make up. If you go back on my videos, I've always said, like, you have no legitimate reason for wanting to divorce her. But come on now.
Using me to grow your page. You don't know how I got to this point. You're using me to grow your channel. I have not noticed you.
And then you want to tarnish.
Yes, you want to tarnish my image. I have not noticed you.
Now, what he said just irritated me a certain kind of way. You're using me to grow your channel. You don't know how I got to this point. We know how you got to this point. Inserting yourself into other people's business, into other people's personal lives, making them content, and having your fans attack them. But you don't want anybody to have an opinion on what you're doing? How does that work? How does that work when literally the reason why you're claiming you and your wife is going through these things is because of Chief and Junior's auntie? Two people you've inserted yourself into their lives, and they perceive it as you've scattered everything that they held near and dear. But how dare you feel as though no one has the right to have an opinion when you have inserted your opinion into everyone else's life and made it public for other people to also pass judgment on? Are you okay?
Punishing him.
You want to grow your channel. You want to use my name to grow your channel. No problem. If you think I'm a scammer, please, you have YouTube now. You have Facebook. Use it. Grow your own channel that you have people. And then stop.
Now, Mr. Lafwell, how many people's personal lives have you used to grow your channel? How many stories of pain have you capitalized off of? You've capitalized off of people's embarrassment, their shame, their deepest, darkest secrets. Are you okay? And that was unwanted. At least I can say that you literally picked up your own phone to smear your wife and her family. Those people were living their lives, and in came you and your camera, and it became public. Not to say that they didn't deserve it, because at the end of the day, wrong is wrong. But you are not exempt from those same concepts. Like, are you okay? You're not exempt. Who do you think you are? What level of entitlement is this? To literally have a career based on inserting yourself into people's lives, but then feel like no one can have an opinion on what you're choosing to put out to the public. That's not how that works. You claim you're a content creator. You claim you've been doing this for so long. Okay, so show me. Because what you're showing me is rookie behavior. And let's be clear. Oh, you will not grow. This is not even my main channel. This is not even my main channel. I have a whole nother channel somewhere else, okay? So I know the content creation game. It's not new to me. But if you claim that you're a veteran at this, why are you crying? Stop crying. This is the name of the game. This is what you do every day to make your money and to push out your content, right? So how dare you be upset at someone having an opinion at the things that you decide to post, especially about your own marriage?
I'm not against you using my videos to post. I'm not. You're even making me more popular. I celebrate you. Keep calling my name. Keep calling her name. My wife's name. Keep doing your videos. But please, before you post any video, somebody said, okay, I was sick, I was in the hospital, or I came out to say, give me money for prayers. Please bring evidence. Don't just say people are sending him money. Thank God some persons are even saying that nobody sends me money. And I've said it before, before you send anybody money, please be very careful. Be very careful. Make sure you see me so that I can defend it.
Now, I don't believe he's referring to me when he's saying these things because I've never made those claims. So that's why I say he's addressing me and some other reaction channels, I would assume.
Refund the money. I don't know why you want to make your content you're using my name. You feel I post a video online. You feel it is not, you don't like the video, and you're telling me that it is content I do. It is your opinion. Did I even force you to watch my videos? You're the one watching the video, you're the one complaining.
Did we force you to post these videos on YouTube? Like, what is going on here? It's not a complaint, it's an analyzation. You see how that works? You're the one that's complaining. But to think that you took it as far as to capitalize off of your own wife's pain, but then you feel like no one can have an opinion is crazy to me. But he's asking for evidence. I'm going to post my evidence in the next video as far as what I perceive to be scamming his audience. Scamming doesn't mean money. It means trying to put a false impression in front of people's faces to get what you want out of the equation. So that'll happen in the next video because this video is getting kind of long.
Did I force you? If you're not comfortable with it, why not you just unsubscribe me and then go your way? You will now be using me to talk nonsense. You're using me to create content, no problem. What you're doing now, you feel I'm doing content, no problem. You feel that the issue that happened in my house is a content. I am not against it. You have your mouth to do whatever you want to do. But why are you now using me to create your own content? Don't you, sir, are you not married? Are you not? I'm set to see now we are together. I cannot defend myself because when we're not together, I could not say anything. I was just keeping quiet. We are now together. You're married, sir. You're married, ma. Brother, auntie, you're equally married. Use your wife and do the same content now. Let me see.
Now, did this man just say to take your own wife, take your own husband, and do the same content that he just did? See, now this is where it's time to have a real conversation. Just because your fans are egging you on to do dumb shit does not mean what you're doing is right. That just means they don't really like you. They just like the chaos that you create. I would never do some shit like that to my husband, even if he slapped me. You see how that works? So while you sit up there and make it look like Bridget is the reason why you did all of these things, your choices are your choices. You're a grown-ass man. I would never do my husband the way you did Bridget, and my husband would never do me the way you did Bridget. Yeah, Bridget slapped you, but you're not taking accountability for where all of this came from. She slapped you after you were already telling her that you wanted a divorce, calling her a financial mistake, and you're not being genuine about making up with her right now because you're not truly taking accountability for where things went wrong. But that's neither here nor there. That's your wife. She wants to forgive you. That's her business. Now, as far as me, for you to tell me to go get my husband and make this content, hell no. I could never do some stuff like that to my husband's family. I could never do some stuff like that to my husband. Even if we are arguing, because sometimes tensions get high and people get a little handsy. But it's like, I would just leave before I sit up here and turn my house into a social media home, embarrassing my husband to that capacity and his family. You are not okay. Because somehow, just by you saying that, go get your husband and make the same content, tells me that you feel as though you did something right. But ultimately, what I find interesting about a man with this kind of character is how you have no sense of awareness. Like self-awareness, he has no sense of it. You built your career off of exploiting other people's stories, their pain, and you also did it to your own wife and her family. But you feel like you're not open to scrutiny? And as far as I'm concerned, you shouldn't even be complaining. As long as I am not showing up to your house with a camera in my hand and forcing you to discuss all of your private affairs for my camera, I truly believe you should not be complaining. Because that's what you do to everybody else, sir. In case you haven't noticed. And then you came live to apologize to your fans, right? You spent 5 minutes of that video apologizing to your fans and then responding to the reaction channels. You did not come live. You didn't do that video to apologize to your fans. That's BS. Talk about how that portrait never hit your head. That's what you should be talking about. Talk about what you were actually in the hospital for. Was it Junior's auntie and Chief's juju? Was it your wife, quote unquote, abusing you? Or was it a high blood pressure attack? Please inform us. And that doesn't just go for Lafwell. That goes for all you trolls. All you people that come into my comments telling me that I shouldn't be commenting on this. I shouldn't have anything to say. Save that advice for your fave content creator, okay? Save it for them. Because their careers are literally built off of inserting themselves into people's lives. I'll stop having an opinion when they stop having an opinion, okay? I'll stop speaking when they no longer feel like they have the right to insert themselves in other people's situations. And that's not to say that what they're doing is wrong. Don't get me misconstrued. Like, I enjoy this content when I see a content creator, especially a content creator like Julie, that steps in and she has like nothing but might to do right, especially what she did with that little boy. So for me, in my personal opinion, they're not doing anything wrong by going at people that are committing such evils. But if y'all were in the States, y'all would be arrested. Y'all would be considered vigilantes. Because that's why social workers exist. That is why police officers exist. But in my personal opinion, I enjoy the content. I don't see anything wrong with how they get things done. At least when it's warranted. Now, it's situations where things go too far. And I feel like it's okay to speak your opinion. It's nothing wrong with that. What is wrong with people telling you, hey, you probably went too far on this one? And as far as Bridget defending him, I have no issue with that at all. That is what you're supposed to do. That is your husband. But he will be held accountable. He decided to bring his relationship to the court of YouTube's public opinion, and he will be held accountable. Simple as that.